I've been headache and I'll bear my truth. Ace my test, I guess that I'm the best. I guess that I'll be better when the beds are rest. I just can't get over this bar I've said, so I'm gonna take this bar and throw it off the edge.
Okay folks, welcome. This is the first load of timber to build the workshop and the kitchen. So this is all the roofing material, floors. This is the floors for the workshop. Here and here, in our haste we started taking them off and forgot to film them. Tracy's giving me a hand to unload.
Yep.
Okay, so it's heavy stuff and we're trying to get it right and get it in stick and then get it under cover. For those who don't know, this is all spruce and it's slightly wet, but I don't mind that because it will dry here while I'm waiting to build the workshop anyway. We got a bit of Douglas fir there, which is the ridge board for the kitchen, which is the longest timber we have, which is that, yeah, point to that. And you'll see it's got like a reddy tinge to it. And then the other one on top, and there's one underneath that, is the wall plates for the kitchen. But all the rest of this is for the workshop. And I'm just going to go back. We're going to unload this now. I'm going back to the cereal. I've got probably another one, maybe 2 trips of this amount again to come, and that will be for the kitchen mainly, and a few bits left for the workshop to go in. So we've got 4x2s there. I believe they're 8 by 63 mils, which is 2.5 roughly, which is what we call in France bastions. Used to be called that in England as well in the old days, but they call them joists now, and they make them thinner. They make them 2-inch, where in France they go for a 2.5-inch there, which is nice. So therefore you can go for a shallower depth that way. But look, it's all looking good. I'm very pleased. The man who done it for me, he's an Englishman who works in a French scierie. Yeah. And he knew exactly what I wanted, and he's a lovely bloke, and he's a beekeeper as well. So he's the same as what I do, and we got very like-minded, and he said, I've selected the best I can for you out of the trees he had, and he's got he showed me today all the tulip wood or poplar to making the kitchen, and it's just going in the dryer today, I think he said, didn't he? Yeah, today. So there you go. Anyway,
absolutely amazing. It's the first time I've been to the Scierie yard, and it was just absolutely amazing. You were like a kiddie in a sweet shop.
Well, I was that. Whenever I go to a wood yard, I'm like a boy in a toy shop with trains and everything, rockets, the lot. Anyway, so I'm going to go and get the rest of it, and we'll load it up, and when we come back with the next lot, I'll give you another bit more filming. Okay, you can hear her out of breath now.
Slightly.
Tracy's up in the air there, doing a bit of gymnastics, I mean, sorry.
With the splits.
Yeah.
Or a cartwheel.
So that's all that lot off. There's about 2 cubic metres there, maybe just over. There's a total of 4 3/4 cubic metres to come. So I'm going to go and get the bigger load this time now. So we're off with everything. Majority of that, except for the top bits, 3 bits, is all for the workshop when I build it. So Tracy's gonna move all the lavenders while I'm gone. Yeah. I'll be away for about an hour or so, hour and a half, and then when I come back, well, she's also going to get this covered as well before I get back, and then we'll set up another low staging to put it down on. Yeah. Anyway, so
are you going to catch me?
No. All off, trader, ready to start another one, go and get another one. But this is the work you don't see, people, and this is some of the hardest work, you know, moving stuff about and picking up and collecting, and you know, some of these bastions here are very heavy. You know, I don't know the weight, but no, they're not like a standard joist, and remember, they're still wet, or what we call green, so they are got a lot of water content in them, and they still need to air out a little bit. But anyway, let's go and get the next lot. Okay folks, so I'm back now with the second load. Oh, that was hair raising though a little bit. On the way there to the wood yard, there was a nasty accident, a car upside down, the roof was crushed. and it was right on a bend as I was going around a bend, so the fire brigade were there and they were slowing everyone down and that, you know, but it was a bit, I hope the person who was in the car was alright anyway. But coming back, oh my god, and I'll show you why. Let me spin you around. Right, so the weight on here, this trailer can carry 2,700 kilos in total, and there isn't that on there. There's about 1.5 tons or just over. But it's not that, it's the wheel, the line of the wheels. Whenever anyone's pulling the trailer, try not to overhang too far at the back, because what happens is you get snaking. So I've kept it at like 35-40 miles an hour to stop the snaking, you know. So I took my time coming home, and obviously seeing the crash on the way there sort of slows you down a bit, doesn't it? But anyway, look, all the timber's here. So we're now ready. This is all the timber to do the floors, build the roofs, for the workshop and the kitchen. Okay, so I've got it all here now. There is a few more bits of timber I've got to get actually, and that's only if, I'll show you now, I build a floor in timber on the downstairs, because I've got enough for the floor upstairs. The big beam I've got to make up, there's a beam going to go up here, it's going to go up here in a hole, and it's going to come across here and out to the new wall when I put the new wall up. But I've just got to go and find the footings first. But that beam is a big log I've got around here. I think I've showed you in a video in the past. I've just got to square it up, which will be a nice little project for you lot to watch. But look at all this lot. There's a lot of timber here. 4.7 cubic meters in total. And I'm telling you now, that's cost me half the price it would cost me in a timber yard or a builder's merchants. And the reason is I've gone directly to a scierie. So if you're doing work, guys, in France, go to your local scierie, get friendly with them, and then do your ordering through them. They've even cut everything for me. They've cut them to length, to size it, everything, and it's all coming in the price, and it's still half the price of the buying it in the timber yard. But it's all here now, so I thought you'd like to see that. And this one here is the only bit different. This one here, this piece here I've got my hand on, this is Douglas fir, and this is all spruce, the rest of this. And spruce is good for building material. But let's go around here. Look, I've raised my car a little bit on the suspension, because I've got a suspension that can go up 3 levels, and because I want to make the back end tip down a bit more while we take it off. But it's put a lot of pressure on that tyre. They're good anyway, because they can take a lot of pressure. But no, I'm well pleased with that. Well chuffed. Got to get it all off now, and it's nearly dinner time already. I mean late evening dinner time. You know, when the beers come out. Anyway, let's get it off.
I've been contemplating all my time. My thoughts make me tired, just running through my mind. Wonder if there's peace that I can find, instead of always being on the grind. I need a new purpose, I'm looking for so much more. Don't leave me here searching, you're just what I'm longing for. When times are getting crazy and everything seems hazy, is there some place for safety I can go? Run away, run away, run away into your escape. Run away, run away, run away, you're never too far to run. Run away, run away, run away into your escape. Run away, run away, run away. Run away, run away, run away. It gets so loud that I can barely hear, but your words speak much louder than all my fears. Sometimes I just wanna disappear.
Okay folks, so trailer's empty and all the timber's over here. Good workout, Trace?
100%.
Good workout, good for your stomach,
Yes.
good for your arms because you're lifting. So that's our little workout this morning. We've just done that in time because I don't know if you can see in yonder distance, we've been forecast a very stormy weather coming with rain and high winds, so we're going to get this all covered up.
I think we could have thunderstorms as well because it's
That's what they're saying, yeah, stormy. So sorry about the wind, but that's all the timber there. It's not quite everything we need. There's still a bit more to come, but not a lot. But what I've done is I've set it up in piles as I'm going to use it. So that's the flooring for the kitchen, the joisting work. So that will go on first, and then over this side will be the roofing. Well, that won't go on first, sorry, it'll be the roofing over there this side. The ridges and the wall plates are on top, and then the floor joisting is next. I've got to get some metal work for that, just some straps and things, hangers. And then the next lot that below all that is the workshop when it comes to it, but that'll be a few months away yet because we're going to concentrate on our kitchen at the moment. So Tracy can get some normality and I can keep having good grub, as they say.
We've done fantastic. Well, I've done fantastic in the caravan kitchen, but I can't say that I do miss my big kitchen.
Yeah, you will. Well, you can have a nice new range cooker,
Yeah,
a nice new American fridge,
yeah.
and a few other bits, hopefully. So,
Store all your left in.
which is what we planned in the beginning. And I don't know if you, some of you have been following us for a long time, but you might have seen, I'm not sure if you'd have been, or it might have been on Instagram,
Yeah.
is our cooker range wood
That was
burner.
on Instagram, I think.
Our Instagram, right? So
Yeah.
we're still going with that, but we're not going to make that our main kitchen cooker
No.
because we're running on gas here and wood, and gas is relatively cheap, really. So we have a range cooker which has been sitting over there for nearly 2 years under that cover on a pallet. Don't know if you lot can see it over that grey one.
But it's all sealed properly. It's
Sealed
been
up properly,
filled,
wrapped and everything.
so-
We've been checking it's good. And now that's going to go in the dining room
Yeah.
and service all the radiators for the other side of the house.
Yeah.
So we'll fill that up with wood. We'll use it for extra cooking if you need, extra oven, baking. And while it's on, Tracy will be putting things in its oven and that while it's on through the winter. But through the summer, we
Like
won't need it on.
Casseroles, stews and things like
Yeah,
that.
casserole, stews, bread making,
Yeah.
whatever it be like, you know. But so that'll service that, and also it can do up to 18 radiators, but we'll only need 6, I think, in that side of the house. So let's get this covered up before the weather comes, and then we can get onto a new job inside somewhere.
Yeah, or I'm going to try and carry on with the rake.
Well, yeah, you might as well because it won't affect
Yeah.
in the rain. So folks, I'm back over here now at where we're doing our kitchen. Tracy's been busy up there raking out. We'll talk to her in a second. I've been over at Lionel's and I've been building his, for what was it called, his terrace.
terrace.
So I built all the walls for his terrace, laid about 80 odd blocks for him because he's very helpful for us. So I helped him out for a couple of days, but I'm back now. So Trace, what you been up to?
Well, I don't know if you can see, I've raked all this side out down to where I can actually reach, and all over here, look.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I've just got a bit of rubbing off on the stones with the wire brush
Over in that corner there, yeah.
yeah, just to get the moss, and now I'm just raking out on top here, but this is so easy, it's just literally falling out.
Yeah.
So once all of that's done, I'll get the jet spray, and then I'm just going to jet spray all the stones, and then I'll be ready for pointing.
Yeah, cool. And you're
So-
going to do the window as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got to paint the window.
Just give it another coat to protect it.
And also the wooden beam, the oak beam that's above, I've got to give a coat of 2 coats
Yeah.
or sprays of the I can't think what's called, the repellent,
The insect killer.
insect killer, insect repellent thing.
Yeah.
And then probably about 3 or 4 coats of oil. So I'm going to get all that done while the scaffold's up.
Yeah, it's
so-
best because once we get the roof on here, it'll be awkward to get to that window.
Yeah. Can you explain what we came to a decision that we're going to keep a lot more of the wall exposed,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I'm going to point down below.
So Tracy's raked all this out now, as you can see there, all the way along there. She's just got to do up in that corner and this top bit, and this is going to look wonderful when it's pointed. And that's, you can see where the old line of the old roof used to be there. We believe it was there anyway. Anyway, so what we're doing now is this is going to be exposed in the kitchen. Okay, so Tracy's going to rake right down to here, point all this up, and then from about this height here, we're going to have a wooden panelling with a little tiny shelf, and all our services are coming through here somewhere. So you'll have the hot water, cold water, and electrics coming through for the kitchen. We'll all go down there because the original hole, I believe, is here somewhere, Trey, isn't it?
Yes,
So the original hole was there. Was it that one, Trey, or was it lower? I can't remember.
From down here.
It might be lower, but it was here anyway, and there was wires hanging out because this is where they had the old sink when we first come in, didn't they?
Yeah, I remember.
Leaning up against the wall. But anyway, by the bar. So Tracy's going to point all this and expose this in the kitchen. And then we're going to put the panel in there. She's going to put a lovely pew against that wall. That will look lovely. That big old stone there, that's a big granite stone, that's too high for inside or out, and it's too high a step from inside to out. So we're going to take that out, me and Lionel. Keep that obviously because it's a valuable bit of granite, and then I'm going to lower that down to the new floor, where the new floor is going, which you can see where the sill for the doorway is going. So that will come down to that height, and the floor will come in there. Hang on a minute, Trace. And then I've put the headers in here for the, I was going to do them in concrete, but I decided to do them in timber. I had some extra, so I've done some extra, and I've just laid the wall plates on there because at the ends we've got little steel bars sticking up in the corners, and that was where the holes go right through, and they've been poured now. I've poured all them and filled them with concrete to give it strength. Go on, Trace.
You know the big granite step that you're taking out, you know, at the end of the farmhouse where the little hobbit door is?
Yeah.
I wonder if that could go above there, because you
possibly,
can replace that.
Possibly, if it's wide enough, I'll use it. Yeah. But anyway, so Tracy's cracking on, doing a great job, and we'll come back to it when she starts to point and show you a little patch of it as it's going. But it will transform it like it did the front, you'll see. And we need to do this, and get this done. Then I can start to pitch the roof. And they've got some exciting stuff to show you there. So I'm going to show you how you pitch a roof without a tape measure. That one will get you thinking. It's the way the old medievals used to do it. But they didn't really have metal tape measures and all that. They just used a bit of string. But anyway, let's wait till we get to that stage. Au revoir, Trace.
Au revoir.
Right, as you can see, Tracy's got up to the end now. She's just doing the wire brushing. She's raked out all the joints. She's wire brushing the granite corbel fits at the end, not corbel, end stones, keystones, whatever. So it's looking a lot better now, a lot cleaner. It was like this down here, this grey area patch where it's the like a moss that grows on the wall, which is like a perfumey moss. It's weird, but we don't breathe it in if we can help it. It does smell nice though. But so that's all the way from there. You can see the granite around the window now. That's standing out lovely. So Tracy's going to get ready to point all this now, and what we're going to do is she's going to point all the way down to the level she can, and then what we'll do is we'll stop, we'll bring the scaffold down lower for her, and then she can carry on, and she's going to go all the way down and do this area, and that gives me a chance then to get putting this ridge board in and start this roof. But hey, enjoying it, Trace?
Yeah, I don't actually mind doing the raking out and that, and the pointing, because you know what it's going to look like at the end, so all that hard work is worth it, and it's just going to really make this bling, isn't it? This side of the house is going to look beautiful.
This house, the end of this house, at the back of this house, will look absolutely beautiful. So I'll just give you a little, let me pan back out again. So the whole of this is Tracy's going to point over the next few months or so, few weeks, week or month, as weather permits, yeah. And that will just look tremendous. And then she's going to backfill all the stones that need to be filled in. We'll put all the gutter back, we'll have a clean down, and then this roof will be on and it'll look nice. And then going over here, the workshop, as I've shown you before. So this workshop's going to go out to where it used to be there, and across, and then come back here, and this will be a double height wall here, so you won't get this view no more. Well, you won't need this view because the roof will be here anyway. But and that'll be the 2-story workshop. And then hopefully in the future we'll have people over, come on workshop days, learn carpentry and tricks and things I've been showing you here, and go more in depth and show you deeper stuff, like, you know.
Well, we've
But,
got 2 of our Patreons, Jacqueline and Tim Richardson. They should be over in France. I think it's November, so they're going to come over and see us as well. So
they want to help out, don't they?
Yeah, slowly, all the Patreons are trickling over, which is absolutely brilliant. I love it.
Well, it's they're coming over, and they're not too far away from us, and
No.
they're moving from Australia, believe it or not.
Yes, they are.
So I don't know if they are originally Australian or not.
I think they might be English, but
Might be, we're not sure.
So.
But they're moving over, and they want to come and give a little hand here and
Yeah.
introduce and meet each other. So that'll be all good. But going back to the job in hand,
Yeah.
that's looking fantastic, Trace. And I can't wait to see it pointed now.
No,
So
and I can't wait to do it as well. We're going to have a really busy few weeks, aren't we?
yeah,
Because I'm trying to get all my Christmas stuff done as well for the Etsy shop in between. So there's a lot going on, isn't there, really?
the Christmas stuff.
Yeah, for the Christmas for Etsy.
So you have to go on the Etsy shop and look for that. Tracy's
no,
made
that-
loads of new stuff.
Yeah, that'll be up very soon. I've got to do all the listings and everything first.